Alright. Hello, this is Hamster. I'm on my warrior here, the one I use for DPS and raids. And today I'm going to go over DPS warrior and rotations and setup. Okay, first thing I'm going to cover is going to be the gear that you're going to need. Alright, standard gear is full berserker and scholar runes. The armor can be exotic or ascended. It doesn't really matter. You're not really losing a lot of stats between the two. Next up is going to be your greatsword. Okay, you're gonna have a berserker greatsword with accuracy and force. Okay, very reliant on high precision. This your damage is. So make sure that you have that force sigil, accuracy sigil on there. Okay, second weapon set doesn't really matter. Okay, you can put a sword in there if you want to hold gore level mobs, or an axe, or anything of this sort. Alright, trinkets are going to be Ascended Zerker, if at all possible. The main things that you should try to get Ascended is your weapon and your trinkets. Okay, armor, exotic is just fine. Let's move over to the traits. Right, so you're going to have strength, arms, and a berserker. Standard DPS warrior setup, okay? You have reckless dodge on strength. Okay, every time you dodge, you do some form of damage. This is very important later on in, with the rotations. Then you have restorative strength. Okay, this could be replaced with death from above if you're doing a draft gorceful kill. Or every time you fall right on top of them. Do that nice little bit of damage. Okay, goes a long way. You're gonna use restorative strength using heal skill grants might. Alright, so it's gonna be your to the limit here. Ability momentum, burst skills restored during a hit. This is it's a boon, and also it's basically double-edged sword. Okay, this build relies on you trying to not have max endurance to push out your damage. Okay, that's gonna be covered later in the rotation. Alright, to push out damage. But again, good and bad for this. Okay. Now next one is forceful greatsword. Okay, damage increased 10% with a greatsword and reduced recharge by 20. Next up is stick and move. Get damage bonus when endurance is not full. Again, this ties with your reckless dodge, so you want to evade more often. Okay, and then you get that damage, and you also get a bonus 10%. Next up is berserker's power. Also important in your rotations. I'm going to cover in a little bit. Alright, 20% more damage when you have full adrenaline. Alright, lasts for a good 10 seconds. Alright, that's a very long time. You can just basically chain burst skills with that and maintain plus 20% damage output. Next one is arms trait line. It's going to be precise strikes, minor trait, can't really change it. Next is going to be signet of might. Alright, attacks are unblockable, blah blah blah. Well, here's the thing, when you hit a mob with less than 50%, it activates your signet of might. Right, boom. What this is to every 20 seconds, right? Recharge. So basically this gives you signet of might every 20 seconds. Right, while you're in a fight attacking a mob. Okay, and every time you do a signet, it's 100 precision. So this just keeps on stacking and stacking precision. Sooner or later you're gonna have about 500 precision. Alright, and that is a lot of crit chance. So I'm gonna use 3 signets real quick and show you how much precision you're gonna get. You'll notice that I will lose the 180 from Signet of Fury. Actually, no, I'm not gonna use that. I'm going to use the heal signet here. Alright, and the signet of stamina. So I'm gonna use 4 signets, okay? That's going to represent 4 different signet pops, basically. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as you can see, I have 4 stacks on my signet of precision, and now I'm at 115% crit chance. Repeat, 115% crit chance. Okay, so that's 20% basically, almost, from just having 4 signets. Now you can maintain this permanently to give yourself, again, 500 more precision. Really good trait, because it's going to maintain basically 300-400 precision. Addition to your crit chance here during the span of a fight, as soon as the boss or mob gets 50% HP. Alright, works really well on Gorceville, Veiled Guardian. You're hitting a Seeker maybe, or a Charged Soul. Okay, that's going to charge this up. Next one is running strikes. Okay, minor trait, don't have to worry about it. Extra vulnerability. Alright. Next one, very important, is your deep strike. Okay, none of the other two really matter. Increased critical hit chance against stun foes. And then Blade Master, boom, you don't really use sword. Right? Unless, you know, you're holding mobs. Now, Deep Strike, if you apply also grants conditioned damage. Right? Really good. Right? With a team, when you have conditioned classes. Right? Like engineers, thieves, berserkers, and all that stuff. Okay? Helps a lot. Okay? That's 8 seconds of fury here. With a Revenant, that's around 12 seconds of fury. Okay? So you're giving that much more conditioned damage to them. Next one is Bloodlust. Increases damage to bleeding foes, and bleeds you apply lasts longer. Alright, really good with precise strikes. And that, last but not least, is Furious. Alright, we're not taking burst position. Okay, this is pointless. It's gonna just lower the DPS of your build. And then dual wielding, you're not dual wielding, and you're not attacking with sword or mace or anything in your offhand. Now Furious, the main reason you take it is because the bonus adrenaline it gives on crits. Okay, when you crit, you get 2 adrenaline. And this build is highly focused on, high crit chance. Okay, right now I'm in PvP, and my amulet is Marauder for testing purposes and video purposes only. But with a Zerk setup, you're gonna have around 65% crit chance. Okay, and you want to max that out as much as you can, and as efficiently as you can. So you still want almost like high power, 2008, 2900. All right, but your crit chance should be hitting around 100%. Okay, this is just, again, this whole setup here in PvP is for vid purposes only. Okay. Next up is the Berserker trait line, obviously, for more damage. Okay. You're gonna have Smash Brawler, recharges rage skills. Okay, so your F1 basically faster recharge. Always angry, extra Conti damage. Okay. Not really big because you're a physical damage type with this build. Now, Blood Reaction, 14% more ferocity from your precision. Again, you're gonna have really high precision, so your ferocity is gonna help a little bit. It's gonna go up a little bit higher. Next up is Fatal Frenzy, getting boons. You know, Fury, Quickness, Swiftness, 3 seconds of each. Sadly enough, that's not a lot. When you go into Berserk mode, then you have Bloody Roar. Okay, taunt enemies, blah, but you're mainly taking it for the damage increase. Okay. Let's go over damage multipliers. You have 10% from your Greatsword. Okay, another 20% from Berserker's Power. Another 10%, alright, from Stick and Move. That's 50% more outgoing damage as it is. Alright? That's not including the 100% crit chance you have on this build. Okay, so all hits are red hits. Alright? You have extra Ferocity. Okay, it's a little bit more extra damage, okay, percentage-wise. And then you also have this. So you're looking around 50 to 60% more outgoing damage with this build. Alright? Boom. And a lot of things aren't wasted with the setup either. Your evades aren't wasted, you're doing damage, you know, even when evading and all that stuff. It basically counts as a auto attack from Greatsword when you evade. Now, with that aside, let's go over utilities. Here, as you can see, I have to the limit. Okay, usually Healing Signet would be the better option, okay, because you do have the Signet Master trait. But the thing is, alright, the reason we have this to the limit is to instantly go into Berserk mode at the start of the fight. Alright, if you lose damage, a lot of warriors don't get this, but they lose a lot of damage. Alright, trying to charge that adrenaline up, not normally through attacks and stuff, instead of just popping either Fury Signet or to the limit. Now, a reason why we don't want to pop Fury Signet is because, one, you lose 180 precision. Granted, yes, you gain 100 from Signet precision, so you're losing 4%. But again, that's 4%. Alright, you want 100% crit. You don't want to pop Signet Fury right away. Alright, Signet of Might, you can pop, okay? Improves power a little bit, yes, but again, you're trying to stack that precision up as fast as you can. Now, the elite here is Signet of Rage. This is for vid purposes only. Again, vid and test purposes only. You're normally going to be rocking a battle standard, alright? Or some pugs will ask you to take headbutt. I don't know why. Okay, it's a little damage. Okay, it's not really doing anything to boss bars. Battle standard would be the better option. Now, again, this is test purposes only. As you can see here, my power is 2.6 almost, and crit chance is 277 basically. Now I'm gonna go over the rotations. All right. Actually, let me cover for good justice too. Boom. Fury. All right. Now I'm gonna go over the rotations. All right. So your rotation is as follows. If you're starting from range, as you can see, I have the golem over there targeted already. If you're starting from a distance, all right, or any sort of range over 600, anything like that, all right, past this point here. Okay, you want to start off with an evade. Okay, evade. Boom. All right. Reason being is, one, if it's a raid boss, okay, you don't start to fight. You don't do any damage at all. But you're also getting stick and move, the buff. Okay, you're getting that 10% modifier already on the field by evading once. You can play it safe and double evade. Boom. All right. And you know, make sure that buff is 100% guaranteed. It's gonna affect you on your first parts of the rotation. Now you still do have an evade here, which is whirlwind attack. All right, in case boss starts with a heavy hit, like Gorseval smashes right away, etc., like that. All right, get out of that kill zone. Now your rotation is going to be evade, or blade tail, or blade tail then evade. Okay, it doesn't really matter. That's situational dependent, but again, you don't really lose time and you don't really lose damage. The only thing you're going to do is start the fight early if you start with blade tail instead of an evade. Now after that, after those first two steps, okay, you're going to go to the limit. That's going to immediately charge your adrenaline bar. Alright, allowing you to go immediately into berserk mode. Alright, once there, you spam your F1. You smash your F1 key on your keyboard basically and activate it. And that already gives you 30% outgoing damage right on the spot. Your evade, alright, sapping your endurance bar to not full, then your F1, that's 30% because of adrenaline stage. Boom, 30% outgoing damage, and also you're in berserk mode, which is 10% outgoing damage and all the other good stuff. Alright. After that, at this point you find yourself either one of the two places. You're either this far from the boss, or you're right on top of the boss, which is good. Alright, depending on where you start, do a different rotation. You either rush or 100 blades. Alright, one of the two. Now with that, you also want to use your Forget Justice whenever possible. Alright, as soon as you touch the boss or you're about to hit it, make sure you put Forget Justice on, because at that point the rest of your team is basically on that mob. Alright, now for this purpose I'm going to use Signet of Rage, again to do a pre-fight kind of Fury stack.